Everyman Driver Nation, what's going on? Welcome back. I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for joining me this week. Here it is, the 2017 Toyota Highlander, a three-row family mid-size SUV with seating up to 8 or 7 if you have the caption chairs, which we have on our tester. This is available in 6 trim levels, and the SE trim level, which we have here, new this year, and it includes 19-inch wheels, LED running lights, a retuned suspension, and more sporty styling cues. This is what they call a mid-cycle update, and so that means they have a larger grille on it this year, LED tail lights, and new V6 here under the hood, which means better fuel economy and more power, and an 8-speed automatic transmission with start-stop technology. And today, we're going to take a closer look. You have 2 engines available on the 2017 Highlander. The base model gets a 2.7-liter 4-cylinder mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission in front-wheel drive. Everything else, including ours, gets a 3.5-liter V6 mated to an 8-speed automatic in front-wheel or all-wheel drive. We have the all-wheel drive. By the way, that base does have the option of upgrading to the V6. This gets 295 horses, 263 pound-feet of torque. This weighs around 4,400 pounds, and when properly equipped, can tow up to 5,000. Fuel economy, 20 city, 26 highway for a mixed driving number of 22. All right, Nation, we're off the tripod going handheld. I'm going to take you inside the cabin, give you a quick tour, but I have a hands-free proximity key, keyless entry system, in so many words. So the key fob is on me to open up the door, hand in the handle, lights up, opens up. Now to lock it, I just push my finger right here. It locks up as well, but let's go ahead and go back in. All right, push button start. We have here an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment screen, which is decent. Got little tabs on either side, knobs up top for volume and changing the channel, climate controls for both passenger and driver. Got the heated seat option as well. Here you've got a snow mode for driving, and you can lock the 4-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive I should say. Here's your instrument cluster, pretty straightforward as well. Steering wheel mounted controls. This is the lane departure warning option. Over here, audio for the radio, changing channels, Bluetooth technology, so you can hook up your phone to it. So let's go ahead and go through some of that. Hit the apps and you can go through and work with the navigation so you can see where we are. Back to the apps. Phone, I've already paired my phone to this so you can go Bluetooth that way and wireless. Pandora for what I have on my phone. Slide over, so it's a nice little sliding left and right, so lots of different options there. Audio, of course. Here on the steering wheel on the right hand side, there's a little page icon. It changes what I see in the instrument cluster, so I've got lane departure alert, blind spot monitoring. Just going back, I can cycle through different pieces of data, so there's a start-stop technology, so the car can go off when you're at a standstill or at a stoplight. Here's a kind of a lane departure warning. There's your radio, navigation, and this I can go through my range on my fuel as of right now. All-wheel drive control, and so on. One of the cool things that stand out to me, in addition to all the other technology and the touch screens and different safety mechanisms, is there 5 different USB ports. I got 3 up front, 2 in the back. One of them is for your phone to connect to what's on your phone. Other 2 are just for charging, so pretty nifty. Here's a look at your real-world backseat legroom and headroom from a guy who is 5'11". First thing, the seat is all the way back. This is my position as a driver up front, but I do have the adjustability to slide forward if I wanted to make room for the 3rd row passengers. I'm gonna put it all the way back because this is how I would probably sit. So taking a closer look at the knee room, very respectable. I'm good with this, especially with the seat back. I like that. Headroom is good too. You can probably see an indent in this camera view of how much room I have between my head and the roof line, which is fine. Now, I do like the fact that we have captain's chairs here. Again, you do have the option of going 8 rows, so 3 in the middle, 3 in the back, 2 up front, although the back is a little bit tight. And if you do want, you can pull this up here for cup holders and kind of a mini armrest. Now, we have this optional entertainment system, so if you want to get this as an upgrade, 1,800 bucks, you can have this. Also includes wireless headphones. Overall though, I like the way this feels back here. We have the sunshade option here if we want that. We got a moonroof for the front 2 passengers. You can upgrade to a panoramic sunroof, moonroof in the upper trim levels, the limited and limited platinum. But if you do that, of course, you'd have to sacrifice this entertainment system because you won't have room for it. Now, I'm going to attempt to make my way to the 3rd row, but to do that, I'm going to slide these seats forward because the seats in the back don't slide. They do tilt, but they don't slide. So I have to make more room by sliding this one forward and then make my way back between the captain's chairs. It's a little bit tight because we have these armrests that come down. If they weren't there, I'd probably increase my ability to get through by about 1 inch, 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. So with this seat forward, I'm still pretty darn tight with my knees back against the captain's chairs. Again, I do have the option to lean this seat back. That helps out a little bit. But best case scenario, put some teenagers or just fold these down all together and utilize the cargo volume back here. With that, let's go ahead and show you what the cargo volume looks like. So there are 3 ways to open the liftgate of the Highlander in 2017, probably the same in 2018. There is a push button just left of the steering wheel. There is a button here on the key fob. You can press that. The 3rd way is just below the Toyota icon to the right of the backup camera. There's a soft pad right here, but before I open that up, there's also a flip up rear glass. So instead of having to lift that up, you can just easily reach in and get some items without having to wait to lift it up. So back behind this 3rd row of seats, you have 13.8 cubic feet of volume. Fold those down and you increase it to just over 42 cubic feet of volume. And with all seats in place, all folded down, 83 and some change in total cargo volume, which is still about 3 cubic feet of volume more so than the Ford Explorer. And just below the floorboard here, you have a jack kit. Your spare tire is actually underneath the vehicle. And when you're ready to walk away, press the button here along the liftgate edge. It goes down automatically and you are good to go. Toyota makes it very easy to fold down the captain chairs. They have them numbered. Step 1 is pull this lever here. Step 2, pull this one, and it lays flat. Now watch this. I put it back up. Now if I want to fold the seat down to make access to the 3rd row, I pull this lever here, and it slides, and then I can make my way to the 3rd row. What do you say we put this thing in drive and take a spin? I think the last time I drove a Highlander was maybe 2014. This V6 has a decent amount of power, solid, even acceleration. You'll hear in a second the lane departure warning. Nice little audio alert, so when I go across the center line, the vehicle lets me know what's going on. New this model year, Toyota Safety Sense technology suite is now standard on all trims, and that includes the auto high beam adaptive cruise control, the lane departure intervention, which you just heard, and forward collision monitor with auto braking. As you might imagine, the midsize SUV category is very crowded and competitive. In addition to the Highlander and the Explorer, which I talked about, with the cargo volume, looking at the Sorento, the Volkswagen Atlas, the CX-9. There's also the Pilot, Santa Fe, and the Dodge Durango, just to name a few. The base MSRP on this 2017 Highlander is just over $41,000. We also have that rear seat entertainment system, so what you see right here, still under 44 grand. It's definitely worth a look and absolutely a test drive. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson with Everyman Driver. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Drive safe. Adios.
How do you know you're getting the best deal on a new or used car? Call 844-765-0610. Make one phone call to hear about all the great deals near you. We know all the brands and all the best deals. We're not a dealer. We're here to help you find the right car. Call 844-765-0610 today.